Okay, so this is a Gateway ZX Series 4970G, all in one by Gateway. I thought I'd do a little video to show you guys what I learned on how to take the computer apart. I only found one video and I still had a hard time taking it apart. So here it is. This is the first part that you will have to take off is the mount for the kickstand. It goes right here. There's a couple screws that you take out. There's a screw right here that you're going to have to take out. A screw here that you're going to have to take out. And then on the bottom of the plate where it sits, you're going to have to remove these. Actually, on some of them you'll have to remove them. On mine, there's actually a hole. There's just one screw, not two. There's one that is in the hole there, but it's not meant to come out when you take off the back. So you just want to remove this screw right here. And that is what I did on there and on this side. And the additional screws that you're going to have to take are on the CD-ROM drive or DVD drive. This is right here and right here. And once you have those out, the next thing that you're going to have to do is remove the cover for the DVD drive. It's a little tricky. I think I may have actually broke a little piece off right here, and I think all I had to do was slide it one way or the other, and it would have come out a little easier. There's a clip right here and right here, as you can see. It's going to make it a little easier so you know which way to pry it off, if you can see that good. Like I said, this is my first video I've ever shot, so hopefully it'll help you. What I did was I didn't want to scratch up the finish on the computer with a screwdriver or dent it, make impressions on it. So what I decided to do was, I call it a pick, but it's from an iPhone case kit. You put a new screen on the iPhone. It works very well. As you can see, it's pretty mangled, pretty messed up. It actually worked well on the bottom of mine here. Once I unscrewed these screws here and here, the screen actually popped out just enough. I'll see if I can show you here. It popped out just enough to get this in there. And then what I did was I went around, back and forth until I was able to get these clips popped off. There's a few clips around here I'm going to take off the back. So what I did was I went all the way around. And it made it really easy. It took a little while to do it though, maybe 5 minutes, and I eventually got all the clips undone. But I thought I would show you what it looked like underneath so you could see where the clips were and you can see what they look like. So here on the side, you're going to have a clip here, a clip here, and then on the top you have 4, 2, 3, 4 spaced out, and then you have 4 on this side. And a good one is, this is right in between the HDMI and the other button, whatever it is. It's right there next to it. And then once I did that, it was actually very easy. Just popped right off. And I wanted to put some RAM in the computer. So what I found out is you also have to take off this cage right here. There's a few screws that are on it. There's a screw here, 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 one right here, and then one right here. And then once you take those off, it's pretty easy. There's another piece that, there's another piece that you'll have to take off, which is the cover for the headphone jack, the SD slot, and the microphone jack. This is what it looks like. There's a clip right here on this end, if you can see that. That goes in. The hook is on the inside, and then one on the SD side. It's a little notch that goes on to the inside also that you'll have to take off. And then once you have that off and you have the screws off, this cage is pretty easy. It's going to lift up and it's going to go that way because you have the ports over here on the side that are still hooked into it. So you have to lift up. I'll set that there, see if I can film it for you. You lift up and you're going to have to come out to the outside with it. A lot of people say, from what I've read, that the RAM is hard to get to, or you can't adjust it or add or remove, whatever you want. But as you can see right there, I've already taken one out. It's just a typical laptop slots for the RAM. Very easy. You can see I can stick this one in right here. This is the old one that I'm replacing, and boom, you're done. Put it all back together in reverse. Very easy. But if you wanted to see what it looked like inside, here's a picture. You got your coolers, and you got your RAM. I mean, it's very easy to get to. You got a chip here, another piece here if you wanted to access it. I'm not really sure exactly what all of it is, but I know that the RAM is easy to get to once you get that cage off. Super easy. And once you put it back together, all it's going to do is snap back together and you're good to go. I hope that helps, and you're welcome to add comments. This is my first video, so if you don't like it, sorry.